Squirtle Comm Day is going to have a makeup in Pokemon Go, and it is going to be this Sunday. So hope you guys are ready for the top tips once again to help you guys max out on Comm Day in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. This Sunday from 2 until 5 p.m. we are going to have Squirtle Comm Day, which is going to be July 23rd. So yes, there were some login issues with some trainers, so thankfully they are going to be doing a makeup Comm Day for us. So for everybody out there that did do Comm Day, or didn't do Comm Day, or had half of a Comm Day, everybody is going to get to do it again. So let's jump into all the details because it is going to be quarter egg hatch distance for the bonus. There's going to be increased spawns everywhere. You're going to have increased shiny chances, and then the lore modules as well as the incense, except for the daily incense, will be a grand total of 3 hours, which is cool. Unfortunately, the adventure week is not going to be starting yet, so although it would be really cool to have these bonuses during adventure week, unfortunately we cannot translate them over. And beyond that, guys, we're also going to be adding Squirtle Squad Squirtle in the research. So with that said, let's get into our top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1, right off the bat. Usually I talk about a lot of things, but the first thing I want to address is Riolu Hatch Day and the 12-kilometer egg dilemma that we are going to be facing here for this week. So remember, on the 22nd, we do have Riolu Hatch Day. If you want the full tips for that event, check it out up here to help you guys out. So Riolu Hatch Day will not have any egg hatch bonuses, so just remember that. But it does have double the Stardust. So I would prefer that you guys use as many 12-kilometer eggs on the Riolu Hatch Day as possible and let go of the quarter egg hatch distance, because although that is pretty cool, most importantly, I would prefer that you guys get more Stardust and walk longer for those eggs than go in the opposite direction. So focus all your 12-kilometer eggs on that day. Then you have two options here. You can hatch all of your eggs on Riolu Hatch Day, or what you can do is you can have all of those eggs from the day. Let's say the event, right, it ends at 5. So you can have as many eggs as possible at 5. And let's say you're going through one with an infinite incubator. What you can do is save all of those eggs for Squirtle Comm Day. Once the Comm Day does start, you can start putting on infinite incubators for those 2-kilometer eggs. That will cut them down to a quarter. So that's going to be 0.5 kilometers per egg. And you won't have to use super incubators for this. And you can churn through all those eggs and be efficient on Squirtle Comm Day. And they will still have whatever the egg hatch shiny rates were going to be from the Riolu Comm Day. So just remember that whenever you get the egg, whatever that egg is from will remain those same shiny odds, because it's like encapsulated in an egg, right? So it's encapsulated in that egg, and then the shiny rates come over. So that's one way to be able to help save you some resources coming over. Second option, you can go through, hatch all of those eggs on super incubators, and then you could start stacking up on 12-kilometer eggs once again, which would more than likely mean that you probably are going to be either in a really downtown area that you can grind a lot of rocket grunts, or you're going to have to go out there and spend money on rocket radars to be able to get you more 12-kilometer eggs to be able to translate that over into the next day, because the event ends at 5, and then you have less than 24 hours to stock up on as many as possible to get there. So those are your two options for the 12-kilometer eggs. Obviously, like I said, hatch all of them on Riolu Hatch Day, and then get all the Stardust over there because it's way more lucrative there. So then we also want to start clearing out your bag. I would say at least 500 spots would be optimal, but remember, we have Go Fest coming up this summer, so you guys want to clear out as many Pokemon as you possibly can. That's going to be very important. And not only that, get as many Great Balls and Ultra Balls as you possibly can. That will be effective. And I don't think that you guys need Pineapple Berries, because at this point, this is like, we had first Comm Day Classic, another Comm Day, so this is going to be the third Comm Day for Squirtle, and it's already been in events and everything, so you should have more than enough regular candy and XL candy and the likes. And then obviously, if you need premium items, that would be the super incubators that would help you out the most. So with that said, now let's get into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focused around getting to an area that's going to help you guys play the most. Okay, so downtown areas. Remember that Squirtle Comm Day is going to have Squirtle Squad Squirtle coming from the field research. The field research is going to be the most important part of this day for me personally, because you can get the 100% IVs. This is going to be where the Sunglass Squirtle comes from. It's going to be the most rare, and it will help you out the most as well. So focus on the field research, and just remember the 100% IV coming from research is going to be 405 for that shiny Squirtle. All right, so just keep that in mind. Get your guys ready. You want to be in an area that not only is a good grind spot, because sometimes our grind spots are like remote colleges where it's like, okay, they have 30 Pokestops, and after those 30 Pokestops, you're out of luck, right? So I'm going to be playing in Barcelona. Man, I'm going to have so much fun this weekend. I can't wait to show you guys all of this. We're going to be doing as many stops as we possibly can, because last time I did not get to do quite as many stops as I had liked to. So with all that said, let's get into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be all about the start of the event. So whatever eggs you're using, whether you're going to use the Riolu egg tip and you're going to go after the infinite incubator for those eggs, or you're going to go after the 12-kilometer eggs and you're going to start hatching those, you're going to have to put on all those eggs as soon as the event starts, and you want to look at the 100% IVs for this Pokemon. For Great League, the Blastoise is a 1-15-15, and for the Ultra League, it's going to be a 0-12-15. And the 100% IVs in the wild, so if it's not going to be rainy weather, it's going to be 8-10 at level 30, or if it is rainy weather, the 100% IV will be 8-78 at level 35. That 8-10 could be 100% IV, but it might not. All right, so that's going to be everything you need to know in tip number 3. Now let's get into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be all about the research and everything that you're doing going on during this event. So make sure to quick catch, make sure to catch as many of these Pokemon as possible. And if you're going to use a Mega, make sure to put on a Water Mega level 3. That's going to be most important. You can use Primal Kyogre, you can use Mega Blastoise, you can use Mega Swampert, you can use Mega Slowbro as Water type Pokemon to help you guys out. Those will get you as much XL candy and boosted candy as you possibly can. And not only that, guys, you want to make sure that you're as efficient as possible. And let's get into the research to check out if you guys didn't do it. Are you going to do the dollar research quest line? Let's find out.
And we have the Squirtle Research Day for step number 1. We have make 5 nice throws, which is going to give you 15 Pokeballs, catch 15 Squirtle for a Squirtle encounter, and power up a Pokemon 10 times for 20 Squirtle candy for 3,000 Stardust, a Squirtle encounter, and 1 incense. In stage number 2, we have transfer 10 Pokemon for 10 Pineapple Berries, catch 15 Squirtle for a Squirtle encounter, and evolve 3 Squirtle for 30 Squirtle candy for 4,500 XP, another Squirtle encounter, and an incubator. In stage number 3, we have make 3 Great Curveball throws for 15 Great Balls, catch 15 Squirtle for a Squirtle Squad Squirtle encounter, evolve 1 Wartortle for 50 Squirtle candy, 4,500 Stardust, a Wartortle encounter, and a Rocket Radar. And then we're in stage number 4, we are going to claim rewards for 15 Ultra Balls, a Squirtle encounter, 2 Silver Pineapple Berries, 5,500 XP, Blastoise encounter, and 3 rare candies.
And then let's get into tip number 5. Tip number 5 will be post-event. What's going to be the best thing for you to do post-event in Pokemon Go? That is going to be to trade as much as possible, because you guys get guaranteed XL candy to regular candy regardless of the distance, and getting trades can equal lucky Pokemon, which can also equal great quality IVs on those traded Pokemon, even 100% IVs and the like. So make sure to get out there, make sure to trade, make sure to have fun, and make sure to maximize Squirtle Comm Day and Pokemon Go as always. So thank you guys for tuning in as always, to all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and to the next level. See you guys out in the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.